Hello everybody and welcome back to Pokemon Leaf Green! Today we are on Cinnabar Island and we have some new Pokemon to go over. Because we basically now actually have the ability to do stuff with this. We have the Pokemon Lab. In the Pokemon Lab, we study Pokemon essentially every day. People often bring us rare Pokemon for examination. That's pretty cool. We want one of these rooms. I don't remember which one. Found this most remarkable fossil inside Mount Moon. Think it's a rare prehistoric Pokemon. Captain Never Raichu. Grew to trade to Electrode? Nah. We don't want to do that. Do you have Venonat? Want to trade for my Tangela? Tangela is a Pokemon I don't think we've encountered yet. I'm pretty sure we haven't anyway. Yeah, we have not encountered this yet. So, time to say its name for a third time. Tangela! Very bulky grass type. Not very fast. Made of noodles. Kind of cute looking, if I'm honest. Chlorophyll for the ability. Really good in a sun team. Basically, it'll boost it up to 120 base speed, which is pretty nice. Learns some pretty alright moves on its own. Gets Mega Drain, which, I mean, isn't the greatest, but it's something. Can be taught Solar Beam for Sun Team usage. Gets Stun Spore. Can learn via TM Thief. Can learn via an Egg move, Confusion. Like, all in all, it's definitely not a bad Pokemon. Could be better, but could also be a whole lot worse. But we're not doing this trade. Yeah, it is too bad. Tangela is a pretty cool little ball of noodles. I'll teach you a nifty move. It's Metronome. Nah, I love Metronome, but my moveset's pretty solid. Eevee can evolve into one of three kinds of Pokemon. It can! It's this final room. And this one. Hiya! I'm an important director. Yes, very much so indeed. Here I study rare Pokemon fossils all the time. I study you. You have a fossil for me. We do. We have the Helix fossil. Which contains Ammonite, a Pokemon that is already extinct. His resurrection machine can make that Pokemon live again. I take a little time, you go for a walk for a little while. Yeah, this takes time to do. But I will go over the fossil Pokemon now. Ammonite is a pretty nice rock water type. It does not have much physical attack, but don't worry, you don't really learn rock moves, so you don't really have much to worry about in that front. You have a lot of physical defense, evolving into Amistar. Praise be Lord Helix. Basically, this is one of, it is probably the most physically bulky water type in the game. However, it is positively allergic to grass. And there is a lot of grass types in this generation. So, it's not really the best. Its abilities between the two of them, you basically always want Swift Swim. If you're using an Amistar, it's on a rain team, because 110 base speed is a lot of speed. Next up, we have the Dome fossil leading to Kabuto. Kabuto, much like our Lord Helix, you always want to have Swift Swim for your ability. Battle Armor is literally the exact same ability as Amistar's ability of Shell Armor. It's the same thing. So, it's just a name change. Kabutops is a... Kabuto evolves into Kabutops. Kabutops is a lot more physically oriented, making it objectively just the worst Pokemon in this generation. you do get like ancient power and mud shot's not bad. But aside from that, your best moves will be like Rock Tomb until you get to level 65 and learn ancient power. Aerial Ace, Brick Break. You don't really have much. And you can't make use of your water typing, period. But you still have to deal with your water weaknesses. I can't suggest Kabuto. As much as Kabutops is pretty cool, I like Kabutops' design. It's not very good. Now on to a fossil that we have yet to acquire but could have acquired for a very long time. In Aerodactyl from the old amber gotten from the museum in Pewter City. It's behind the tree that you have to cut to get through. Aerodactyl is the best fossil Pokemon. It is probably one of the strongest Pokemon of Gen 1, period. It's very fast, has very good attack, gets a lot of really good coverage, will basically have ancient power right away, can learn Earthquake, Aerial Ace for its flying move, or you could run Wing Attack, but Aerial Ace is just better. Iron Tail or Steel Wing for your coverage. Like, as an egg move, should you wish to breed it, you can get the move Curse, which on a ghost type cuts your HP in half to place a 1/4 damage per turn, damage over time on the opponent. On everything else, gives you a +1 to your attack and defense at the cost of 1 speed. Yeah, Aerodactyl can build its own stats up. It is at the cost of speed, but to be fair, you can kind of work with that. Or you could run agility and really make sure that you are going first. Between the abilities, it's actually kind of... I don't think in Gen 3 you even learn a recoil move worth using. Like, you do learn Takedown, but that's at level 43, and it's only Takedown. You also learn Strength. You may as well just learn Strength if you really want a normal attack. Or, you know, learn Secret Power for the chance to paralyze. Or, you know, just don't carry a normal move. Or carry Return, which is it's like Frustration. It builds power only it's basically the opposite of it. Builds up power the higher your friendship, to the point where it will have 102 power at max friendship. So, you know, go Pressure. It's kind of better. In later games, that kinda changes a little bit. I think you learn more recoil moves. I don't actually remember. I've not used an Aerodactyl in forever. But at least in this game, go Pressure. Now, with all of that out of the way... nice set of bios to do up. Is there anything else of any importance we can do here? At least before carrying on. Okay, I don't think there is. By the time we're done here, we'll definitely be set. This is the Pokémon Mansion, which is where we want to head next. In here, there is more new Pokemon to talk about. You thought the Safari Zone was the last big group of Pokemon? No. In here, we can now acquire Grimers in Pokemon Fire Red. And in Leaf Green. It's just more common in Leaf Green. My notes were a little messed up there. Grimer evolves into Muck, as we've already kind of been over. It's bulky poison type. Like, it's the specially defensive one. With its abilities, really both of them are, like, Stench is just kind of better. Sticky Hold exists, but is kind of unimportant. Being pure poison is definitely a boon. However, I mean, okay, Sludge isn't a bad attack. It's just you won't really be doing a huge amount of damage until level 47, where you get Sludge Bomb. I like Muck. I've always liked Muck. He's just a slimy, gooey boy. I don't know why. I just always liked Muck. The other new Pokemon we can encounter is Coughing. More common in Fire Red, but catchable in both. Coughing. You want Levitate. Always Levitate. Neutralizing Gas is kind of pointless to have. Just ignore it. With Levitate, you lose basically your only other weakness, and drop to only having a single weakness of Psychic types. Now, in contrast to Muck, Coughing is the physically bulky one. Also in contrast to Muck, you don't learn Sludge Bomb on your own. Your best attack is Sludge. You are not as good offensively as Muck is. The trade-off for that is that you can mixed attack at the very least. So you could also run coverage moves in Thunderbolt, Flamethrower pretty easily. And we will be encountering a Sludge Bomb TM, so you can still learn Sludge Bomb should you want it. Which you will, if you're using a Weezing. Ultimately, Weezing's a pretty cool Pokemon. I like it. It's pretty neat. Now, let's actually start making our way through this place instead of just standing around talking about bios all day. This is a pretty packed up place. There's a lot of stuff to do here. So let's get started on that. And we can actually run here. And we want to get to the northwest room. With this youngster in it. Oh man, Eradicate. I'm actually a little surprised I could get away that easily. Wow, you startled me. I thought you were a ghost. Nah, I'm just a dude. Youngsters Johnson. I don't like that. I don't like having my attack lowered either. Let's Leech Seed. Eventually, grass types get a lot better, but in this generation, they're not very good. I didn't mean to do that. I'm dumb. I mean, at least I still dealt damage. Cut. Yeah. Man, it is really bad at screeching. Cut. And another Ekans. At this point, Razor Leaf will probably deal more damage. I'm gonna Leech Seed again. Because passive damage, we kinda need it. Ow. Give me that HP back. It's mine. You can't have it. Razor Leaf. Leaf with the razors. Gosh darn it. Glare is such a good move that honestly I could see an argument for using Ekans just so you can have Glare on your team. Like, I'm not even being facetious with that. Like, Glare is a really good paralysis move. And Raticate. I should have just Razor Leafed. Because I'm not going to get a substantial amount of HP back. And I probably could have one-shot it with a Razor Leaf. That's my B. Scary face! Oh no! My speed, that's already nothing because I'm paralyzed. Whatever will I do? Oh, I didn't actually one-hit KO it. Alright. Ow. That could have actually easily KO'd me. That move has an increased critical hit rate, so. There we go. Can't get any wins. That's because you're too afraid. You shouldn't be afraid. You really don't need to be afraid. Now I want a lemonade, wherever those are in here. There they are. I should also be putting Chansey in the front now. Even though there is a lot of physical attackers in here, and she is probably not going to do terribly well. I really regret having missed out on the, we want to press the secret switch, because who wouldn't? Spooky. I really regret missing out on leftovers. I completely forgot that you had to pick them up immediately or you miss out on them. They are a really good item. So, you know. We get an escape route. We want to go through here. Oh man, Chansey has as much HP as I believe Gen 2 had Pokemon. I could be wrong on that. Gen 2 might have had more than 251. I don't actually remember. How many Pokemon were in Gen 2? No, yeah, 251. That is Gen 2's Pokemon amount. I was right. Now we carry on this way. I don't think there's actually anything over here. I just want to come over here. Really? We couldn't escape? This could be a problem. This could really be a problem. Chansey, please. You know what? Mark! Oh no, my basically nothing speed. Whatever will I do? Brick break. Break the brick. Bam! Oh, I was kind of expecting that to one-hit KO. But it didn't. Okay. I took one step. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely not running from this one. So, Clefable, it's been a while since you were out here. Let's come bash a dude. It's been a while since you flexed your little wings. Secret power! No, my speed. Whatever will I do? Without my speed, I am secret powering you into the floor where you belong. Yeah, I don't think there's anything over here. Yeah, it's just a door we can't go through. I do need to heal a little. Heal Clefable. I'm just gonna give a Lemonade to Chansey. That should be enough healing. I mean, I could have Hyper Potioned, but not a huge amount of point. I have Vulpix. Vulpixes are pretty cool. I like Vulpix, kind of. A lot of the fire types in Gen 1 are just not the greatest. Like, Vulpix is definitely an easy one to raise. That's its main benefit, of it's just kind of easy to raise, so... Really? We can't even run away from a Rattata. Flamethrower. I'm faster! How did I not get away? It wasn't even using Pursuit. I should probably Hyper Potion, though. Hyper Potion. Well, I'm right at the entrance. I could have just left and went to heal, but... Hyper Potion. Now we want to go up these stairs, I believe. We got away safely. Now, yeah, that one's nice and eviled already. Raticates. There's so many rats, Stimpy. Yeah, let's give Venusaur out here. Because Venusaur isn't going to be getting much experience from this upcoming gym. So... I kind of want to get some experience on the Venusaur while I have a chance. Now, if Chansey was faster, I would have just run from this encounter, but Raticate is pretty fast. It had an Oranberry. It's pretty rude. It is now fainted. Okay, that's like no experience. Nerd! I can't get out! This whole place is one big puzzle. I mean, yeah, kinda. Burglar Arnie! He's a Charmander. He's not a nerd, he's a burglar! I mean, those are kind of just nerds, but... nerds who are also losers. Hey, we got the paralysis. This might hurt. Or not. I suppose it is still just a Charmander. That's gonna do, like, nothing. 10 damage. No, that actually dealt more than 10. Okay. I'm impressed. This is a Chansey we're talking about. Like... I suppose I'm used to the damage calculations from a Eviolited Chansey. Which, the Eviolite is a hold item that I don't think exists in this generation. And even if it did, I don't think it would matter. That gives you a 1.5 times to your defense stats as long as you can evolve. So, where Chansey gains an evolution in the next game, you basically... from then on, start giving Chanseys Eviolites, and they're just kind of better than its evolution. Thunderbolt. Really? Just gonna keep smoke screening me? You really just gonna keep doing that? Well, I'm gonna Thunderbolt you anyway. Would have been really cool if I could have got the paralysis. Okay, I think I want a soft boiled again, just to get myself back up in HP. That works out. That works out exceptionally well. And I think I'm gonna finish off this guy with a Psychic. Or I could miss. I mean, I do have -2 to my accuracy, so, you know. Come on, Chansey. Chansey. I'm just gonna soft-boiled again. I mean, this is the bonus to Chansey, is like, I ain't dying anytime today, but like, it's still annoying. I wish she would just, like, fall over, my man. I don't need this. I don't need this kind of negativity going on. Thank you. I've defeated Arnie. Oh no! My bag of loot! I can't do an Arnold voice. The switches here open and close alternating sets of doors. Do they now? Now I want to go to the southwest room. I mean, there's an item right there as well. My nose is really itchy. I believe this will be a zinc. That is eradicate. That is not a zinc. Do I have anything that would be fast enough to just run away? Possibly Wigglytuff. Oh, Wigglytuff might get a level from this. Okay, never mind running away. Let's flamethrower. I should not be flamethrowing. That just occurred. Well, no, I shouldn't be body slamming either. Well, now I don't think it'll matter. I'll body slam. Because Raticates have a pretty good chance of having guts, and you really don't want to burn a guts Pokemon. That is the status ailment they want to have. Because burn deals the least damage per turn. With the other quote-unquote downside of it normally reduces your physical attack. Yes, this is a zinc. Okay, I have a couple drugs now. Let's actually use them. If you have guts, it ignores the stat drop. Hey, Chansey, have some more special defense. And attack stat, mark. Now we come into here and we have a journal. Let's run away. Diary, July 10th. We christened the newly discovered Pokemon, Mew. Okay. That's kind of neat. I don't think I can run from this. Oh yeah, I can. Okay. I'm pretty sure we can actually flip this. Yes. Now, we want to go northeast. And there should now be more stuff up here. Really? Could I just run? I just want to run. I don't want to deal with this. Thank you. We have another diary. July 5th, Guyana, South America. A new Pokemon was discovered deep in the jungle. So that would be Mew. Muck! You know what? Let's try. Because this should give a decent amount of experience being an evolved wild Pokemon. It is very specially bulky. This is gonna hurt. Yeah, I shouldn't have. Not gonna use the max revive. That would be a massive waste. But I will use a regular revive. And then I will use a lemonade. Over here we get a calcium. Which is special attack. Let's actually also give that to Chansey. I know I'm giving a lot of the drugs to Chansey, but like, kinda needs it. So, you know. I also have no idea what that sound was. Could I just run, Vulpix? I don't want to fight. I don't want this. Yeah, you got flamethrower. That is pretty cool. Thank you. Now we want to go to the northwestern room. So many wild Pokemon. My speed. Like, yeah, I'll try it. That could be the death of me. Ooh, almost. And this is not gonna one-hit KO. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, I didn't want that at all. Slowbro, I need your bulk. Need your bulk, big guy. Oh, big girl. There's not much scarier than a Raticate with guts. With a burn. Especially if it lands a critical hit. Like... Now, we do want to go up this staircase, but given how long this episode has been going on already, that's going to be it for today. We will finish up the Pokemon Mansion next time on Pokemon Leaf Green. See you all then!